Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good afternoon, UA breakers and breakettes. It's Alex here for the 12 p.m. show alongside his favorite co-host, Rob, and pretty much my only. I shouldn't say that because Frankie's one of them as well.
Franklin,
shout out to you too. I'll be seeing you.
Whatever retention pond he might be swimming in or out of right now.
Yes. He's probably looking for a new shell at the moment, I would assume.
Well, Sundays are for shell shopping.
Yes, that's what they say. Sundays are for shells. Sundays are for breaks.
What happened to my shell? What happened to Shelly Moore?
You're a shell of a man.
Whatever you say.
I don't know, is that a good thing? Is there a bad thing when you say that to somebody?
You know where I get my shells from? Kuwu.
Kuyu to
you too.
And Kuyu to Shelly Moore because she works there. But anyway, happy Sunday
Happy Sunday, y'all.
To all of you. We have a loaded show for you guys. Plenty of things here in the break room, a pre-fill to kick off the show. Rob has a fun little surprise in store for you for the Chase Wheel. He made a last-second announcement, and I'll let him make that announcement when we get there. Dice roll, we always kick the show off with, and that's what we're going to do next. What do you think it's going to be, Big Daddy-O?
Well, we hit a Big Daddy number in the morning show. We got to rock and roll with that number 12.
Number 12!
12. Let's cut that bad boy in half. I want to make sure that pretty little finger of yours doesn't have to do too much work today.
Yeah,
let's
please.
Go with 6.
Please.
We're here to break boxes, make memories, and give you guys the best sports memorabilia, baby.
It is my favorite number, 8.
8 for the great Steve Young.
The great Stephen Young.
And the great Kyle Teal, which, by the way, want to hear a fun fact?
Sure.
You're going to love it. It's not fun for you, but it's so fun for me. The White Sox have not lost since the last time you and I have worked together. Can you believe that?
Here he was, about to cry, the last loss they had. And
they're going to get blown out today, now that I said that.
That's all right. So we have
It's not
8 as our dice. What were you saying about the Chase? 15% off for our...
Yeah. Okay, so this actually segues in very, very well to our pre-fill. So if you guys have tuned into the break page, our only pre-fill that we got available is that autograph multi-sport mixer series. So for those that tune into the 9 a.m. show, they did a great job of, because I ran the same promo for the last hour. Instead, we're going to do it for the whole show because we got the best breakers and breakettes out there. So Alex, we're going to do 15% off every single spot in that multi-sport mixer. Now, again, we got some great memorabilia across the board, guys. I'm actually going to reload that single coming up right now before we end up getting into the single pre-fill. Alex, what this breaks down to, that is going to be $14 off the single, $27 off the double, and if you get into that grand poobah of the quad, that's $55 back to you in store credits. So Again, we got some great stuff in there. Alex will be able to run through it with you guys. We have a 60% chance of a headliner popping out right now. Back to you.
That we do. So I put there in the chase wheel. We'll kind of spare ourselves doing a chase wheel. Any multi-sports spots bought during this show, we will add 15% off to that purchase.
I have to raise my hand because Alex is also a teacher by trade. So thank you. Is that you calling on me?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chiara. One last point I did want to mention. We did close out the Weekend Warrior, by the way. Shout out to y'all on the 9 a.m. show for doing so. If we do want to get a brand new series in the room, we have another new mixer for you guys waiting in the wings. Again, that's the reason as to why we're doing the multi-sport mixer to be the Chase Wheel Spin. Give you guys more incentive to close out the series. It's only 10 boxes.
Darn tootin'.
We can easily get that done and then get a brand new series up for you guys to play for the rest of the weekend. So
darn tootin'. And I do have some bittersweet news.
Sweet that is bitter.
Sweet that is bitter. This could be my last Sunday here in the break room. I hate to say it that way, but not my last Sunday with UA. I will be shifting to a new role with UA here very soon, very soon. Stay tuned for more, but there's a high possibility this could be the last Sunday you're looking at me, or definitely in the near future. So you'll be seeing more of me throughout UA, but not in the live break room. Sad to say, maybe. So yeah, cool. I don't want to give out too much information, but that's that.
Nice.
Someone bought in the Jersey quad, so the double can be closed.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, sir. 8 was our dice roll. We do have that multi-sport, but yep, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. That is the case. So, Rob was crying before the show.
I'm crying on the inside right now. By the way, let me adjust that double. Shout out to you, Dan, for always being on top of things. Our unofficial, well, let's call him the sixth man, the 12th man. Across from the keyboard over there, so thank you, Dan. But yeah, Alex, obviously, as you guys know, I'm on air quite a lot over the course of the week between Tuesday nights, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you see a whole lot of me here on air at UA. But yeah, Alex was actually one of the first people that I trained under when I started here 7 months ago. And my first impression of Alex was, wow, that's an impressive beard. But then once I got over that, Alex really took me under his wing when it came to producing over here. Wrote out a whole note card for me to help me get through my producer stuff. And when we all start here at UA, we all kind of get a little nervous, get a little shell-shocked being on air in front of a camera. We all get used to it over time. But, we want to make sure we put on the best available product for you guys each and every show. Got 32 shows over the course of the week. So, and Alex has been amazing on air. So shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for to going after greener pastures, but still not leaving us here empty-handed at UA. So
I know I'm really excited for the new opportunities, and yes, like I said before, stay tuned for more. But yeah, sad to be leaving my guy Rob here. Rob and I will be seeing more of each other, though. I have a feeling, just not live on air.
Correct. This is all factual.
All factual.
Straight facts.
So we do have a multi-sport. Was it a double or is it just a single?
We have a singular break. Yeah.
Single multi-sport. Drop me a box number.
And of course, this guy's also is a part of the Chase Wheel Spin, 15% off multi-sport. Multi-sport, of course, that means it is the Chase Wheel Spin. So y'all are going to get rewarded for that.
A derby break.
The derby break is gone, Mr. Poole. So again, this is the thing for you that always will catch you by surprise because again, you only being here on weekends. That was our Weekend Warrior. We actually just got done. So that Weekend Warrior is done, John. It actually closed out this morning. We had, I believe, 6 boxes left. Got closed out. Now, unfortunately, we do not have a new Weekend Warrior prepared for you guys. Hence why we really want to get a new mixer in the room, and closing out this current multi-sport is the best way of getting there. 19. It's showing on the ticker. Okay. So I forgot to clear that off the ticker. Sorry, JP. Thank you, my man. 19.
The derby.
The derby. Yeah, we got a bunch of little horsies back there.
Nay.
They go with,
that was my best horse name, or horse noise.
You can always go with, those horses go well with Robbie Salads.
Yes. Yes, you can buy those on Amazon. Little horsies. Steve Plecky Logan Kinney, Rick Alexander, Tom Kaz, Rick the Rickster Alexander again. It's funny, Rick. My mother's maiden name was Alexander's with an S, but that's why.
I thought you were going to say Rickster.
That's why. That's why I have the first name Alex. Tom Kaz is also there. Rickster, Matthew Davis, Alfredo. Let's see where we end up. 8 times around. We're gonna go. 8 times around.
8 times around.
Here we go. Steve Plecky, Logan, Rick, times 2, Tom, Matt, Alfredo, and Jill.
Getting a 60% chance at a headliner. Some of the most unique pieces of sports memorabilia in this break, Alex. We got a Jordan Love custom speed flex, Fernando Tatis Jr. on the batting helmet, and I think the prize that I think a lot of people want to go after, how about the Manning family photo, Archie, Peyton, and Eli? The 16x20 Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, yeah.
And a Pele custom jersey.
More beer.
And then
more liquor. I don't know how it goes.
And then Brett Hull, secondary headliner.
I will not make any mistakes about him, like the Sting episode we had a few weeks ago.
Or Terry.
We all remember that, don't we, Dan? That was funny. Or Terry, yeah. That's more of an us thing.
I had 2 people ask me about that when I came back to work on Tuesday, by the way. So I definitely got around the office pretty
What?
quick. The Sting situation.
Who?
Yeah.
Who was asking?
That'll be I'll tell you in the next hour 45 minutes.
It had to be Ricky. Good, big WWE fan.
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe it was. Maybe it
He was
was.
offended. I don't blame him, you know? I didn't watch a lot of wrestling growing up. You were there, too. You didn't correct me. You just let me roll with it.
No, well, it goes to show you my my Sting musician and wrestling knowledge.
Every breath I take. We were going with that for a while, dude. Here's where everybody ended up. Rick, you're going to be in the Niners, 76ers, Dodgers division. Packers, Sabres, and Bulls is going to be Tom. Alfredo Lisiado will be Hurricanes, Padres in the UFC. That's kind of cool. Mariners, Gilmore, Blackhawks, and Tigers will be the Rickster. The Manning, the really cool division, is going to go to Logan Kinney. Cowboys, Panthers, Astros, Pistons, Steve Plecky, Bills, Warriors, Stars, Yellowstone, Jill Labovitz, Brazil, Celtics, Yankees, and the friggin' Kings.
The friggin' Kings.
Matthew Davis.
I'm always nervous when Tom Kaz is in the room.
Me too.
The one spot wonder, and of course he's got that Jordan Love spot. Well, the way you're tussling that around, that's not going to be Jordan Love.
I always say I only pull heat. Okay? And the first freaking thing I pull the freaking day, dude. Look at this. Congrats. You've won the family Manning photo. Triple sign, frame photo.
Logan.
Going to Logan. You naughty Nelly Logan. Let me get that.
Zoo wee mama.
Woo!
So between all of those gentlemen on that is what, 4 Super Bowls, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, and a whole lot of touchdowns thrown in between. So I'll be watching Manning. So when it comes to this photo though, Logan, again, we like bubble wrap here at UA. So again, the 16x20 is lovely. We just do this for shipping purposes. Again, to kind of just have, yeah, we can have that. Show it in all of its beauty. Jill, shout out to you for hooking Logan up there with that great box call.
Tell him I'm opening it.
Alex is opening it.
Have no fear.
Opening it, yeah. See the thing is,
He's opening it.
see. For the whole world to see, you see.
There she blows.
16x20. Look at that.
Look at that.
I'm gonna get them the.
That is definitely 16x20.
Woo. And if you want to get a good size for comparison, you do the wide shot. The shot of wide.
The wide of the shot. Not that.
There it is.
No, it's not. There he is.
We back. Look at that. Archie, Peyton, and Eli.
In the forgotten brother, Alex.
Gang. And then Alex and Rob. The Manning 5. Jackson 5 or the Manning 5? You guys decide.
Very cool.
What a beauty.
Logan, you lucky dog. You know,
This is going to be interesting, yeah.
Should we just put him away?
We're
going to put him away, Logan.
We're going to put it away, Logan.
We don't want any accidents.
Yeah, we don't want no
And
oopsies.
there's not a 100% secure way for us to keep it posted here, so
If we do keep it posted, we basically have to put it back.
take a picture if you'd like.
Yeah, we have to put it back in
Yeah, we're gonna put it back in the bubble wrappy.
right over there. Be delicate with
It
this.
looks like they put it in a pool bubble or a pool
Yeah, this is sweet.
a pool floaty.
This is very nice, actually. Very clutch. So we'll get that written up for you, buddy.
Awesome, dude. What a way to start the show.
Absolutely.
I only pull
The
heat.
Manning family. That's common saying.
Is it?
I don't know. Probably. FYI, I bought one this morning. Yeah, I saw you here, John. John, you got a spot into that diamond single. Much appreciated. Looking at the diamond single right now, that's 6 to go. So 6 more spots need to be filled before we do that break. But we still got some catching up to on the break page. So again, guys, everybody that continues to buy into that multi-sports, still 5 headliners and 9 boxes, 15% off. The rest of the show, let's get a brand new mixer in. You know what I'll do right now? You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm actually gonna get a little sneak peek for you guys.
So how much doll hairs do I have to give you for that extra Alani you have over there? Because that's looking real tasty.
The one that's out or the one that's in the mystery bag?
The one that's
over
in the
here?
mystery bag.
How much UA store credit do you have?
From my last Chase wheel spin, $35. So that's how much you guys you're asking for this?
You guys saw nothing.
You
It's an Alani in the bag, by the way, people.
You
It's
passed
Alani.
it like it was like a 40.
Yeah.
It's OE.
Show the people at home that we're on our best behavior.
Alon. These ones are good though.
Yeah.
The grapes or whatever these are.
The Cosmic Stardust. Those are my favorites. Again, you know what? New flavor. This
The
ain't-
lime.
This is not bad. The lime slush is pretty good.
I like the lime slush.
Yeah. So if you guys might have to have a paramedic on standby. Which, by the way, crazy sad side note. Did you see the news story of the girl who passed away because she was drinking 6 Alanis a day? It was like 24,000 milligrams of caffeine, and she died, and her family's like suing the company.
How many did you say?
6 a day. Not a 6-pack of water, not a 6-pack of Coke, 6-pack of Alanis. Oh, we're talking like fullsies like this. Like I think this is 12 fluid ounces, I'm pretty sure, or 16. This is 12. Yeah, and this is a standard Alani.
I'm not gonna act like I haven't.
You don't have 6.
I haven't.
You've had a 6-hour energy.
I've had maybe 4.
It's 5-hour.
Is 4 close? Close enough?
What?
Is 4 too close to 6?
You know what? We'll round down in this occasion.
And we'll say it's more like 2,
What's
right?
it's
Because this might be my second.
3 and we'll chop it in half.
Okay.
And the next time you think about drinking 6, you know what you do?
I'm gonna
you
think
call
of-
up your good old buddy Rob and you give him the other 3. Trust me, I felt bad even getting 2. Here we go. Already
Well,
getting.
I'm doing you a favor.
There we go. It took Steven literally no time to start sending me LeBron stuff. Thank you, Steven.
He loves LeBron.
It's a little too much. Why the hell?
Let's do a page rundown. We haven't done that yet. Awesome hit to start the show there in the multi-sport. Logan Kinney taking the big prize with the Manning. You still have Jordan Love, Fernando Tatis, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Pele, which is a name I have not seen.
I think the consensus is that again, Bob, you're an OG here at UA. Have you seen a Pele jersey? I definitely have not. I think even Common said he has not seen a Pele jersey yet either. So, but yeah, real quick, guys. Yeah, it's a crazy story indeed. Oh, you've seen several. Very cool. First ones that again, but rare. I mean, you said you haven't seen one either, right? You've been here for over a year.
My year is coming up, bro.
Really? I keep thinking that you started in March. My bad.
My year is coming up.
We're on month
really
with the
soon.
that starts with the letter M. Yeah.
Really soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have might have to get some some pizza, some cake. Celebrate.
Shout out to Jason Meador. That Buddy's dressing. Wow. It was good, bro. We tell you about this?
Also,
The Buddy's dressing?
yeah, Jason's?
It's phenomenal.
Oh, it's great. Bob, to answer your question for me, I have about an energy drink a day or every other day, especially on the weekends, because I start my day at 6 o'clock and then I leave here at about 6 o'clock or so after the 3 o'clock hour. So truthfully, yeah, I need one on the weekends. Mostly, sometimes when I'm at the gym, I know how terrible they are for you, but at the same time, I need caffeine. And for whatever reason, coffee's not my go-to. I like coffee, preferably when it's hot. Iced coffee's fine, but I feel like it's too sugary. I try to get as many zero sugar energy drinks as I can. So, yeah, energy
Bob,
drinks
the real
definitely make you feel
question
funny.
What the hell would I do without them? Is the real question.
Yeah, sadly, it's a little too many addicting qualities and chemicals in those bad boys.
Yep.
Or
I love 'em.
almost as addicting as your personality.
Thanks, buddy. That's probably why I have such an addictive personality, because I'm just full of Alani's and Celsius's.
Oh, you're full of it.
I'm full, and coffee too, for that matter. Why not? When in Rome.
See my Slack message today?
That's not real.
It is, and I'll never get tired of showing people that.
That is not a real thing.
They are no good for you. You ain't lying, Bob.
Yeah, no, I know that.
We all have our bad fixtures about us. Some have energy drinks. Some have to play at their local casino every Friday night because they have $10 blackjack hands.
Yeah.
Some of us have, especially when there's paydays on Thursday.
Some of us can have multiple of those problems,
Which by the way,
do we close out the double jersey, by the way, or is that just off?
So that's going to be at 0 because we only have 5 boxes left in the single and the quad I've been bought into.
Thank you.
Do you see what I see? Yeah, you know what? You do your rundown. I've spoken
Just
too
making
much.
sure before I speak. Off tackle mini helmets. Those there's quite a few left to be honest. 16 of them left. 6 are being headliners. You still have Kyron Williams, Champ Bailey, Jerome Bettis. That's a great name to have on a mini. Michael Irvin, Warren Moon, and Ricky Williams. That's actually a really cool series of minis there. Jerome Bettis on the Notre Dame Clover lid for the minis. Daddy likes his minis. And the jerseys.
He does.
Champ Bailey, Garrett Wilson. You learn how to dance over there, Rob?
I'm trying every day at a time.
We also have in the vault. Vault's kind of cute. Vault's looking really cute. We have Justin Jefferson authentic, Bijan Robinson, Ray Lewis authentic, Jordan Love authentic. Guess who else is there? It's a secondary headliner. Sterling Sharp on the vault. The Justin Jefferson authentic too is on that off-white kind of faded old school look. That retro look, I believe, is that what they're calling those? The retros? I think that's what Robbie was calling them.
So I think on Tuesday, I believe it was on Thursday. We dropped a series called the Retros, Rivalries, and Raves. Dude, it was a badass series. We dropped a lot of retros. I'd say a third of the helmets in that series were retros. Have you seen any of them yet?
No, I have not. Well, yes, when they were just shipped here. I saw them, they were fresh off the cart.
So they were, just the beautiful cream colored base. And again, guys, when it comes to the vaults, which by the way, don't sleep on the vault series. I know it says 5 headliners and 12 boxes, Alex, but there's 3 vault keys in there. $300, $75, and $50.
Is that right?
That's correct, my friend.
Oh, nice. Nice Poppy Smurf. But in that vault,
Catch me
though, I
playing
do want
bags.
to reiterate,
It's
you
my bag.
still have Justin Jefferson, arguably the greatest receiver in the NFL.
Arguably, you see.
Bijan, the terrific dual threat running back out of the backfield. He can run the ball, of course, but he's a great receiver for those Falcons, too. Ray Lewis, I'd like to see, where was he at in terms of team? Where did he rank on his team for receiving yards, receptions?
For Bijan
Robinson.
Mustard?
Yeah.
I believe he was number 3. because Drake London and Kyle Pitts each had over 1,000 yards this past year. But Bijan got damn close. He almost became a part of an exclusive running back club of that 1,000 club.
Is that right?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if your boy Gibby ends up doing that this year.
God, I love him.
We all know that Isaiah Pacheco is not a receiving type of back. So by all accounts, it seems like Jahmyr Gibbs. I feel like Isaiah Pacheco is going to be like a third down and short because he's a very, I don't know how to phrase this. He's he's like a bull rush type of back.
Yeah,
you know?
he's a north and south runner.
Yeah, north and south. Thank you. So Jahmyr Gibbs, by the way, because this is your man's, honestly not as, 77 catches, which is tremendous for a running back, but 616 yards, so only 8 yards a catch. But again, I feel like Gibbs, man, he can easily be a 1,000 guy this year.
What was he the season before?
Excuse me, in terms of receiving yards? 517.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So last year, his best year out of the backfield. By far the most catches of his career, too.
God, Jahmyr, we love you. Shout out Jahmyr Gibbs.
Well, he's a touchdown merchant. He had 18 touchdowns. Jesus, he had 18
He's just a
touchdowns
guy,
last year. Yeah.
you know, Lions, I don't care what you do.
Tigers and Bears, oh my.
You make sure that man is always on your team. Him and St. Brown, you always make sure they're there, right? They're just freaks. St. Brown's good for 80 plus a game, you know? Jahmyr's good for a touchdown and 100 yards, whether it's on the ground or
scrimmage yards.
Scrimmage yards, right? So
no doubt, no diggity about that, my friend. But looking at the lids that we do got available left in the room for you guys, again, we're 7 spots each, single, double, and quad. Guys, get in that damn quad. 3 vault keys, Jordan Love, Justin Jefferson, and Sterling Sharp.
Freak. Yeah,
that is a triple up right there in that vault.
Freaks. Ray Lewis, dude. That's somebody that you just don't want to see coming up that coming in one of the gaps. That's somebody I'm just falling down. If I see him standing there waiting to tackle me, I'm just going right to the turf.
Timber.
Sorry, Ray. Not today, Ray. Multi-sport though, Rob was kind enough to add a 15% off incentive to get into this multi-sport. And believe it or not,
I can't believe it.
I know Dom Pellegrini is at home trying to get spots to get this Jordan Love Speed Flex. It's his boy. Just like Common's got the Messi poster, Dom's got the Jordan Love poster. Probably got a Micah Parsons poster too, but we have the Jordan Love Speed Flex here at the moment. Is it Tatis or Tatis? Tatis. Okay. We also have Fernando Tatis Jr. Is that an H? That's got to be an H.
For the
helmet? Yes.
For the helmet, yeah.
It looks like an authentic. It looks like an A. Stone Cold Steve Austin, brother. More beer, more liquor, more breaks. Brother. I watched the Hulk Hogan documentary. I wanted to get more wrestling knowledge. They didn't mention Sting.
Seth. How?
But what's funny is the police were in there. I'm just kidding.
I did see somebody clipped us though with the whole Sting thing that was going viral the other day. Somebody clipped us and be like, "These bozos don't."
No, they didn't.
But would you be surprised?
That would. I mean, you know, you gotta ride. You gotta ride. Hawk Tuah girl got famous for different reasons too. So we gotta get there how we get there.
Put a little Hawk Tuah in the break.
That was a different series we discussed before. That's more money. Diamonds coin toss though.
Bob Boulay with a Detroit Lions space question for you.
Will all that when does Detroit get to a bowl? I don't know, man. I thought they had a good draft. Not that that's going to be the end all be all, but they did get some offensive linemen in the offseason. Plus, they drafted that big offensive tackle to replace Decker. I think that was one of their weak spots last year compared to the year before, was they really took a step back on the offensive line. Defensive line, you know, I want them to improve as well, and they go out and they draft more from Michigan, right? But I also kind of have this, like, I'm not a Michigan State fan. It's besides the point.
Michigan sucks.
Are we getting too comfortable with drafting the Michigan pass rushers, the hometown boys, quote unquote?
Yeah, the
right?
Aiden Hutchinson guy sucks.
You bite your tongue.
And I'm kidding, of course.
Who gets to the Super Bowl, the Lions or the Giants?
Ooh, that's a. Do you want me to take that first, or you?
I don't know. I don't know how I want to go about.
I think a lot of it is who has the easiest path, because if you look at as of right now, as the rosters are constituted, recent years, obviously, the easy answer is the Lions, but I think the question is, did the Lions hit the top of the roller coaster? Did they peak, and are they now starting to plateau and like starting to valley out? Or the Giants, by the way, who have been in the doldrums the last couple of years, you bring in John Harbaugh, obviously the draft that they had, acquiring a lot of great young talent, getting Malik Neighbors, Cam Scadaboo back, the second year of Jackson Dart. I feel like there's somebody else I'm forgetting in the Giants offense as well. You know, they got a lot of things going in a positive direction for them. I'd probably say the who gets there first. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably lean towards the Giants.
I think the Lions had their chance.
Yeah.
Three seasons ago, they were up, if you recall, they were up 2-3 scores against the 49ers in the NFC Championship. Just a few quarters away from making it to the bowl, making it to the ship, as they say. And things went sideways. Two fourth down drops by Josh Reynolds. Definitely changed that picture. So it could be argued, Bob, that might have been the Lions' most recent opportunity, right? So
yeah,
maybe they're like, something different. There was a different vibe with that team too. Like, I felt like not that the city isn't on the Lions' back at the moment, but that year was just something special, right? Like, I think we ended the season 12-5, and I think we might have been a wild card too. Like, we didn't win the division because we didn't have a bye the first week.
Yeah,
the bye the first week this past season, or I'm sorry, 2 seasons ago. Then losing to Jaden Daniels in Washington, that bye the first week was no. I'm starting to be a firm believer the bye the first week for a team in the playoffs is like something you don't want.
I mean, it's kind of like you can look at it from both sides of the coin, right? Because it's supposed to be a positive because of the additional week of rest.
Right. But you fall out of momentum, you fall out of the rhythm.
Yeah, that's another real thing too. I think that was the best chance that y'all had in terms of your team. I think the Lions were probably the top-rated offensive unit in football that year. But the biggest problem was, again, so many of your defensive talents were hurt in that game against Washington. And obviously it was a domed environment. You had 2 elite offenses going, as you mentioned. But I think that Lions group was probably the best chance that y'all had, because again, the NFC North is so much better now than it was 2 years ago. You can honestly make a case for all 4 of those teams to be double-digit win teams, including the Lions, of course, this upcoming year. I just think that for the Giants and their division, their path, specifically this year in the NFC East and maybe in the years upcoming, I think the Eagles are slowly the Eagles are still going to be competitive. They'll still be in contention. They'll be the favorites to win the division. The Cowboys as well. The Cowboys are going to be a competitive team. But at the same time, you know, the Giants, I really like the Harbaugh effect, man. I mean, the guy's a winner. He produces winners. Teams under Harbaugh are always in contention.
It comes down to who can stay healthy on both teams, man. I mean, that is 100% what, you know, that's a make or break thing for every team throughout the season. Lions this past year, losing Brian Branch, losing Sam Laporta, losing, you know, and then the year before that, you lost like half your defense. The year before that, it's like Aiden Hutchinson breaks his leg or something. I can't remember. So I don't know. That's a great question, Bob. That's a great question. I don't even think insert other team names besides Lions and Giants. I know Lions haven't been to a Super Bowl. Who else is there? Cleveland Browns? Teams that have not been in. Is it the Jets? Or they were at the Super Bowl 1.
It's Super Bowl. I know they won Super Bowl 3 with
Super Bowl 3.
That was the name of the Super Bowl. Longest. I'm just gonna say longest Super Bowl, like just an appearance.
Well, Lions have never appeared in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that is very, very hard to believe.
And Giants already have.
The Detroit Lions, Cleveland Browns, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Houston Texans, both of which are expansion teams.
Houston and Jaguars, come on, like
they're expansion teams.
Yeah, and they're new teams. Like I think Jaguars came in what 98.
Yeah, the Detroit Lions are the longest tenured team without an appearance, having last won a league championship,
57?
not a Super Bowl, in 57. Yeah, 59-year drought in the history of the Super Bowl. So yeah, so technically Cleveland and Detroit are the only two. So hell, even my Cardinals got an appearance.
Not good.
Not great, Bob. Not great.
That was the Bobby Lane era too.
You know what? But I will give you hope. Obviously, us being in the Chicagoland area, I will say this for myself. I'll speak for, again, from a different sport perspective. Like the Cubs are obviously very famous now in 2016 when they broke a 108-year drought. Now, again, they had appeared in a World Series because in 1932, they appeared in a World Series and lost to the Yankees in 32. But again, 1908 to 2016. Like now we're talking about 3 full generations, hell, even almost 4 full generations before seeing a World Series. Even my dad is a White Sox fan. My dad became a White Sox fan in 59 when they played the Dodgers in the 59 World Series.
Oh, wow.
And he hadn't seen a World Series appearance up until 2005. And he said he fully expected to go his entire life never seeing a World Series winner. So hopefully you got a long way to go, buddy. I'm hoping for your Lions. Hoping for your Lions.
I'm just excited now. And hopefully my other Lions fans out there will agree with me. Yes, I want them to be in a Super Bowl. Yes, I want them to win a Super Bowl. I'm happy they're just in the discussion for being a contender this day and age. There was a long period of time, Rob, of agony, 0-16 seasons. The Matt Stafford era was great because he at least gave us a hope. But and Calvin Johnson, of course, too. But even then, we weren't maybe a playoff appearance every now and then, but it was a long time of just pure agony. So
yeah, and I feel for fan bases that are like that, man, because there are truthfully some tortured, fan bases. I mean, isn't it ironic? And this is where sports superstitions and curses, people will call them, will come into play. Like we just talked about the Jets. Like Joe Namath said boldly, we will win, Super Bowl III, came out and they won the Super Bowl. They haven't really come all that close ever since. They had an AFC Championship appearance, with Mark Sanchez in, I think, 2009.
The butt fumble?
The butt fumble in 2009. But, again, we're talking about, you're playing the biggest market in the United States. And that team that hasn't won a Super Bowl, since Super Bowl III. So it's there's 57 Super Bowls since. So...
Who else was on that Jets team with Mark Sanchez?
That was the Darrelle Revis season in 09.
Yeah, of course, but who else?
I'm just trying to... offensive talent. I think Thomas Jones was their running back. Christ. Dude, I'll look that up for you. Shout out to Jacob Partridge, by the way. He got a single in that vault. Shout out to you, Jacob.
I'm going to keep this multi-sport posted.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Because y'all about to get 15% off if you buy into it.
Darn tootin'. But yeah, a 9-7 Jets team.
Lovely.
Which, by the way, they had the best defense in the league. And they were a very, very, very mid offense. Speaking of their offense, let's take a look, shall we? Thomas Jones had 1,400 yards and 14 touchdowns. Shout out to TJ, man. Thomas Jones was awesome. And let's see for the receiving aspect. I don't even want to check. This is going to be nasty. Wow, Jericho Cotchery was their leading receiver. God bless you. Jericho Cotchery had over 800 yards. Dustin Keller, Braylon Edwards, speaking of former Browns players. Wow, this offense was outside of Thomas Jones. Wow.
Did you say Braylon Edwards?
Braylon Edwards.
I've actually seen
Sanchez,
Braylon Edwards, Mike Hart.
This is crazy.
In person. So I grew up just down the street from Ann Arbor.
Okay.
The mall, Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor, it's kind of like the only mall in that vicinity where we would regular as a teen, because what else do you do besides, go to the movies and hit up the mall when you're in rural Michigan, I suppose. And maybe, go cow tipping or some sort of vandalism. I'm just kidding. We didn't cow tip.
I've done it. I picked the cow up after.
You put you put your shoulder into them and you push. And then what?
You get
They fall over.
You get between the udders.
Yeah.
Belly option on 2-on-2. Ready, break. Brothers don't shake hands.
Hey, Chucko, that doesn't smell like mud. So
I'm a maniac.
I'm at Briarwood Mall. I noticed this I was probably 13 at 12, 13, right when Michigan, they had a big run at that time. Chad Henne was the quarterback. Pretty sure Braylon Edwards against Michigan State one year, he caught like 4 touchdowns in just like an overtime back and forth. That was sick.
He was a big first-round pick for Cleveland.
He was a 50-50 jump ball freak. Bro, if you watch Braylon Edwards highlights when he was at Michigan, he defined, like that play existed because of him. That goal line fade route, bro, he was a freak.
Third overall pick.
Was he really?
Yeah, in the 05 draft.
And he had an okay NFL career.
He had a little over 5,000 yards. He had a breakout 2007 where he had 16 touchdowns and nearly 1,300 yards. But I mean, outside of his Cleveland tenure, he just was pretty inconsistent. He actually had in 2010, not the year that the Jets made the conference championship, but the year following in 2010, he had nearly 1,000-yard campaign, which is very good.
He's actually a host for Woodward Sports in Detroit. They do a live broadcast on YouTube. Actually, a really good YouTube live stream station. They're up and coming too. So
nice.
In the chat too, if you guys have heard Woodward Sports, shout out to them, man, because they're really good. You know who Chris? Not Chris Draper. Darren McCarthy. Darren McCarty does a lot of he's a host for them as well.
Is that a former Red Wing player?
Former Red Wing, crazy man.
So is Draper too, right?
Chris Draper. That's what they were buds too, I think. So, but no, McCarty and Braylon Edwards. Who else do they have? Terry Foster. You play for the Tigers. It sound right?
Terry Foster. Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound familiar. He maybe did.
Or maybe for the Pistons. Look that up.
I can get on that for you.
Terry Foster.
Which by the way, Scott Foster today might be reffing your city's #1 seeded basketball team, who was a part of NBA history the other day. On the right side of it, I don't know if you saw the second half of your Pistons and the Orlando Magic the other night. Orlando had historically the worst second half performance from an NBA team in playoff history.
Wow. I did put in a parlay for that game. Did not hit.
If you took a lot of unders, it probably went well for you.
Cade Cunningham, he's not much of a 3-point shooter, is he, man? He might hit 2-3 a game, but
it's a luxury for him, but he is a mismatch nightmare. He operates inside of the paint.
He was hot from 3 in that game to start. And I think at halftime I picked him to make 4. I think he already had 2 at halftime, and it was a pretty close game. I like the same game parlays at halftime, baby. You know, good look.
I got some that I already made some that I'll drop.
I don't have.
Which, by the way,
I've
hit three 20-to-1s or better this postseason already. Anyways, besides the point, light flex. But yeah, so my bad. I was just gonna say the point that I was gonna get to you on that. Did you see that with the Magic? And again, something I never thought I would see in my entire life watching the NBA. They did not make a field goal for the last 13 minutes. They went the whole fourth quarter in a playoff game at home to send home the 1 seed, and they didn't hit a single shot. They went 0 for 20 in the quarter. They scored 8 points all on free throws. They scored 19 points in the whole second half. Orlando. And they were down. Pistons were down 24 at half. I've never seen anything like it. And now they go back to I keep wanting to call it the Palace of
Little
Auburn
Caesars.
Hills. The Little Caesars, the Pizza Arena.
Do you know from an airplane you can see the Little Caesars Arena logo?
I did not know that. No. But Game 7 today, you excited?
Yeah, man. Pistons from my childhood were a dynasty, bro, with Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Big Ben, Rasheed Wallace. Ball don't lie. I still say that whenever I'm playing basketball because of
Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah.
So Netflix actually just dropped a Jailblazers doc.
I started watching that. I did not finish it though. But it was really
Rasheed
good.
is like the best feature in
He's
that whole.
so funny.
He's hilarious.
He's so funny. But he was beloved in Detroit, bro. People loved Rasheed Wallace in Detroit. And same with Big Ben. I saw Chauncey Billups this summer, bro, At the National.
The local county station?
No. I saw him at the National. I was wearing a Lions hat, and he was in his little booth, and I was like, Chauncey! And he looked over at me, and I showed him the Lions hat, and he was like, he winked at me, bro. It was awesome. It was like, I called all my buddies from Detroit, and I was like, dude.
That's sick. Big Shot Billups.
Big Shot Billups.
Which, by the way, crazy that you mentioned that. We actually got Chauncey on a basketball yesterday.
Oh.
And in the Weekend Warriors, so in a different Weekend Warriors series. But
isn't that cool?
Again, guys, quick PSA for y'all. Entire 2 hours here at UA that Alex and I'll be rocking and rolling. 15% off every single spot for y'all to close out that multi-sport. We have already started off in a very nice way here today. So there we are.
Yeah,
the Manning family photo, man.
Let's get after it, folks.
Keep hitting those headliners.
We have quite a few things left here in the break room. Multi-sport was something that I'm going to heavily advertise because it's incentivized for you. You're getting that 15% off. Rob's the mathematician over there. He can tell you how much money that is, but 15%. Brett Favre is also available here in the coin toss diamonds. Let's take a look. Speaking of Mother's Day, all mothers love diamonds. It's a known fact. Ooh. So get your mother, be different than the rest. Don't go to K, go to UA. Get yourself.
Oh, okay.
You like that?
All right.
You like that?
I see you. Marshall Mathers.
Marshall Mathers, they call me Peanut M&M, where I'm from. So that's that. But
my name is Alex Needling.
Every hug begins with UA. Because you could, if you're a Packers fan, if your wife's a diehard, there's nothing that's gonna say that she had a better a mother. you know what I'm trying to say here, bro. Okay, she's gonna have fantastic Mother's Day if she lands a Brett Favre as opposed to a 1 carat diamond. Okay, my mother used to say if it ain't a carat, she won't wear it. If it ain't a Brett Favre, she's gonna be pissed at you. Okay, so
that she will.
That's my slogan. All right. Who gets their best viewers conversational motto? Q. Let's keep those thoughts to ourselves. Okay. Lawrence Taylor Authentic is here as well. He was probably signing that in-house, I would guess. Keenan Allen. What are you doing? You can let him stay. Give him a chance. Oh, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen
can stay.
He can stay. Multi-sport, though.
Give him a chance. What are the chances? You know what? If this is our last day on the on air together, we got to get like a end of the run compilation.
Yes.
What are the chances?
With some sad music in the background, like
bring out the race car, bring out Jamie Lee Curtis, Terry Bradshaw, the race cars, everything.
Those are some good times.
Good times.
Yeah, that Jamie Lee Curtis incident was really funny, especially the snake eyes that followed.
This is one of my favorite videos that I have on my phone. It's one of my favorite all-time clips, and I love aggregating clips all the time. Like I have an entire folder of like my favorite videos and memes and snippets, like 10 to 15 second stuff on my phone, and that's in there. It's great stuff.
That was. Oh, Jamie Lee would love a diamond. She'd love a Brett Favre. She'd love a Lawrence. Maybe a Keenan Allen. She's probably. It would be cool to have her in the break room, like a Freaky Friday item. She could sign that. Lindsay Lowe right behind her.
Freaky.
I'd love to have both on set.
Yeah.
Say what up. Jamie Lee's a pop icon, bro. Or like have her on like a Michael Myers signed mask. Oh, come on. People would be loving that. A knife. Probably can't have that.
We get
probably can't have that.
A little prop knife, little Halloween
plastic
City,
knife.
a little Halloween City one. We've had Robert Englund before. We've had a Chucky signed Funko Pop. We had that Halloween mixer series one day.
Ooh, spooky.
We had a lot of spooky stuff.
This young man, Kiwowi, is looking for that order number. You got him?
Yeah, it's our boy John.
John, what up?
What's going on, John? That's that diamond single that you bought in, my friend. That's diamond single numero Siete. So that's at 6 to go. So if you go on the live webpage here, I'll just send you the link here. If you're to click this in the chat, John. As soon as that number gets down to 0 out of 8, that's what he needs to get to. Then we will break that open. So let's help John out in the diamonds.
That's right.
Every break begins with John.
Every break begins with John. But every break does begin with UA. Get here or be square. If you're not buying our memorabilia, what are you doing, really? Are you a collector? That's what I want to know. Because we have already authenticated jerseys, minis,
Son,
replicas, son, speed flexes with the Lion King.
Come on, son.
We got Fernando Tatis, son. We got friggin' Stone Cold Steve Austin, son. We got Pele, son. Brett Hull. Liquor, beer.
15% off every spot, y'all.
Austin 316. It's Stone Cold, baby. You're telling me they wanted more Sting than Stone Cold?
And you're getting...
I know who he is.
Yeah.
Okay?
They're also getting some Stone Cold savings as well.
That's right. 15%. You know what Stone Cold would say? 15% more in your pocket's better than not in your pocket, brother. 15% more gets you more beer.
You gotta take it, brother.
More
and
liquor.
run. More liquor, more fun.
More fun.
More liquor makes the breaks go by quicker.
I do have time to go catch a few waves and body surf. Oh, that's sick, dude. I'm jelly. Can't body surf here in Lake Michigan. Your body will freeze. That's what will happen.
Yeah, it will not be able to surf or float away. It will stay frozen in place. Lake Michigan today in the Chicagoland area will not be visited by many. Dog walks, yes. You might sit off the pier over by.
Be careful though, man. By that pier, by walking along, people get swept up by them waves all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to go body surfing. Can't do that, bro.
surfing out to sea. Well,
dude, that's for real. I'm not even trying to make light of it, dude. At least I think there's seasons too where the waves are crazy because there's at least once. It feels like once a month that happens. Like somebody gets swept up into the lake.
Yeah.
Or they're running too close to the shoreline.
Yeah, believe me, I know somebody that actually happened to them. So pretty crazy stuff. It's a shame. Couldn't have happened to my ex. So, you win some, you lose some.
Are you being serious?
No, of course not.
Oh my
God. Of course not.
Good God.
I was going to say, I basically just implicated myself. It made it sound like I was the one that caused that.
Yeah, you better hope that didn't happen because you're the first person that's going to be questioned if it did.
Speaking of, we got a brand new buyer into the room, Joey Gasso. Gasso getting into the jerseys for the first time. Joey, if you're tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch.
Oh, he's gassed up, baby.
Yeah, feel free to let us know where the gas comes from. What's your favorite team, favorite player?
And let us know if it's going to be below $5 anytime soon.
Dude, for real.
For real. $4.99.
I had to walk here.
It's like every one of the gas stations is like, all right, let's just put it exactly at $4.99. We can't get to $5. You might as well just say $5. Make it $5. You're making my life easier, everybody easier.
And now I feel like a liar because I tell everybody I paid $5 for a gallon, and I really didn't.
I'll never understand that. The 99 business, Like I hear at UA, we don't do that. You notice that? We don't do that.
No.
We got 0-0.
Flat rate.
$4.99, just charge me the $5.
Free
$9.99, it's $10.
Free shipping.
So what's the difference between 10.06 and 10.05? That's what I want to know.
That 1 penny.
That one?
How many people do you think have checking accounts with just 1 penny in them?
Well, you're looking at one.
Well, that's it. What are they looking at?
Makes one of us.
They're looking at, right now on the break page, something where you can actually save money and actually reinvest it to make that much more coin.
John has one of the most, if this isn't one of the most crucial messages of any of our UA fan base has ever made, okay?
Okay.
You must respect the water. Right? Mother Nature, you do not play with, right? And water, that's, I think, what Rob and I are kind of getting at with the pier thing. Don't be playing with Mother Nature, baby.
No, because Mother Nature Mother Nature's going to be around much longer than the rest of us will be. She's undefeated, kind of like Father Time. Mother Nature and Father Time,
she's batting.
They never lose.
She's batting 1,000.
Unless they meet LeBron James, then
that's a different story. Or Steven Ryan,
or Tom Brady, and then he appears.
What? And he comes in,
and then he appears. You can't.
What are the chances?
What happened? You found a turtle? There's something important going on. But yeah, we got that multi-sport. That's what's up. Yeah, you got to know your limits. That's another great message for our viewers out there. Just like you got to know your limits in the show, in the break room. You got to know your limits with Mother Nature, baby. What was it? But John, you are right about that. You got to know your limits.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know how you feel, but open bodies of water is probably my biggest fear.
Between spiders, all right, lakes.
Really? Okay.
I can jump in a 20-foot lake as long as and I'll be okay because I know.
I can't even think about doing that.
I've done it without a life vest.
I'd believe it. I believe it.
But oceans freak me out, bro. Freak me out. I don't know why that is. I've been to Myrtle Beach. I won't go beyond ankle deep. Call me a sis. I don't care.
No, man. I will never.
I know my limits.
Well, when I was in high school, ironically, the last day of my senior year, I was at this giant end of the year kind of like party or whatever. And this wasn't even in a lake. It wasn't in an ocean. It wasn't, at sea. It was just at somebody's backyard in their pool. And I was even in the deep end of the pool. And for whatever reason, I lost my footing and I just could not get back up to surface level. And there's about 30, 40 people. A lot of stuff was going on. And I literally had to be dragged out by one of my boys because I was at the bottom. I couldn't get back up to the top. And the feeling of feeling like you are drowning is I never recovered from that. So it's every time I could literally be in shallowest ends of the water, like a 3-foot pool, I can only be underwater for a couple of seconds before I start to get nervous.
I was in
it happens, man.
Lake Michigan for just randomly in college for the Chicago Air Show. One of my friends is a lifeguard there at a beach in Indiana, and we were there just swimming. He convinced a bunch of us to go there. Yada yada. Waves were intense that day. It was a beautiful day. We got to see airplanes flying right over us because that part of Indiana, bro, on the coast there, Lake Michigan, you're just a shot away from Chicago.
Yeah.
So. Airplanes were flying over us. It was awesome. But the waves that day, and I just knew, being a Michigander myself, I knew that lake ain't nothing to play with today. Right?
Yeah.
Those waves were crazy. And I knew for certain when I was, like I said, I'll go out in deep water in the lakes. I'm pretty sure I got stuck in an undertow. I ended up several hundred yards from where I actually started swimming from. And I knew, I'm struggling to get back into shore, right? I'm I just, from what I'd heard or people told me, stop forcing yourself to get back in. So I just let the current take me, bro. Just let it take me down shore. Ended up down shore, just walked back. But my point in saying that was a little girl ended up passing away that day. And my buddies were out deep. And I remember telling them, bro, you guys need to stop tripping because the lake is nothing to play with right now. And a little girl ended up passing away at that same beach that day.
Dude, that's so sad.
So know your limits. Don't play around with Mother Nature, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's incredibly sad, bro.
So sad. So... hell, we serve a break strictly for body surfers, and we share the sets with tiger sharks. What? See, John's limits are a little bit different than ours.
Well, when you're born at sea, like John is.
John's basically Moana's brother. Okay, he's basically Maui.
Ocean man.
He's Broana. That's what we call him. Google Point Panic, and you will see a name of Kaleo. That's my brother. He's also a world champion.
Jeez.
Surfer, a body surfer? That's sick, dude.
Famous family roots.
Let's look him up.
I was going to say proof or, definitely proof or fake. So again, guys, what are we looking to get into with some of these series? Feel free to let Alex and I know everything available for y'all on the break page.
Well, there you have it. Kallio, I'm probably butchering that. John, I'm sorry. I wish I was cool. Often associated with the pure form body surf community, is a prominent body surfer known for riding waves at Point Panic in Oahu, Hawaii. He is frequently featured on social media using handboards and performing advanced maneuvers at his renowned South Shore break, which is a protected body surfing only site.
Wow.
Steven, we just met a sibling of a world champion body surfer. I feel like secrets don't make friends, guys. Whatever's going on behind my back, I don't like it. Oh, you guys! Oh, it's about LeBron. You guys going to a Lakers game or something? Lakers Bulls.
Funny enough, the last time I saw a Lakers game was against the Bulls, and got to meet Eddie Curry.
Is that right?
Former, he was actually in our FanDuel suite with us because I'm actually so prominent on FanDuel. I actually get sponsored suites. It's not a joke. I have the picture actually. See if I can pull it up on air here.
Are you that prominent?
I like to think I am, especially in the NBA. Which is funny because I take money from FanDuel pretty often actually. So I've actually just been on a good run the last month.
And so they invited you to stay in a suite?
So my buddy, so when COVID happened, obviously sports was one of the first things to come back during COVID, and we started, like a lot of people do, we started kind of like a Discord, and we were giving out, free picks for certain plays and games and stuff. But we were just getting into sports betting ourselves for the first time, and me and his cousin were really good friends, and we kind of just bailed on it because it was fun. Like we weren't doing anything, we weren't trying to make money out of it. We were just like, hey, let's give out free picks, let's see how right we can get, let's see how good we are at this. And it started off pretty well, but we kind of just got bored of it. So my buddy took it and just ran with it. He actually turned it into a whole side business. He's got a Discord right now of over about 7,000 people, and then he's got a third of those people paying for monthly, picks and memberships. And he's actually doing so well, he had to write it off last year on his taxes. So
Papa Smurf.
So he's the one that got the hookup. I was just the lucky guest that joined him, and let me see if I can. But it was my first time seeing LeBron in person, and speaking of LeBron, actually, shout out to him and the Lakers for advancing the other night to the Western Conference semifinals. But I've never seen in my life. I was there about an hour and a half before the game. There had to be a couple of thousand people by the visiting tunnel just waiting for LeBron to come out for warmups. I've never seen so many people like there that early for one person. It was pretty insane.
I saw LeBron play at the United Center when he was out with the Heat. And D-Wade, Chris Bosh. It was only Chris Bosh and LeBron playing that night. D-Wade was hurt, I think. But, yeah, dude, it was cool. It was still freaking cool.
Still cool, clean.
I think it was the Jimmy Butler era.
Jimmy G Buckets.
Before he went emo.
Best media day picture ever.
That multi-sport, guys. Pele is here. He's Peleing around. We got Tatis. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin, Brother Austin 316 up in this mug. Brett Hull. He's also here. We don't know what Hull's going to be on. He's a non-pictured secondary headliner. But we do have Stone Cold. We do have Stone Cold Steve Austin on a belt. Come on. There's wrestling fans out there. Would you put him into the GOAT conversation? Your brother? Heck yeah.
Would you?
I think he's the only. He is the GOAT, bro.
Referring to
LeBron.
LeBron, yeah, LeBron.
Let me say your brother is the GOAT.
I think there's. I mean, honestly, I think there's only 3 people that belong in that conversation. But
he called him LeBum.
Le bum, le goofy.
Michael Jordan's the great.
Everybody's got their own opinions on who it is. I stopped.
I think Rasheed Wallace is definitely a talk about.
See, there you go. Now we're in the GOAT talk. Yeah, now we're getting into GOAT talk here.
Ball don't lie.
Can't seem to find this damn thing. Wish I can remember.
Maybe Ron Artest too. He's up there. He's in conversation. Meta World Peace.
Ironically, never causing peace.
Never, yeah.
Former
his name should have been loads of no peace.
Former Bulls
Not a piece.
draft pick
Yeah.
Ron Artest.
Is that right?
Out of St. John's. Yeah, him in 1999 draft, 15th overall. Him and Elton Brand taken in the same draft.
Crazy.
Wild.
Elton Brand, the founder of Raisin Bran.
Raisin Brand, yeah. Hello, gentlemen. I'm finally able to check in today. Ben at the daughter's dance competition.
Ooh, how'd she do, man?
That was his good luck charm the other day. He actually won when he was at the dance competition the other day.
Daniel.
What's up, DG?
Dance daddy out there.
But yeah, real quickly, my top 3 is Jordan, Kobe, and the legend Larry Bird. Yeah, three good ones. I actually have my my list always ready and available that I'll give to you. So because everybody asked, Alex asked, everybody asked. See what I got here. So I have Jordan 1, LeBron 2, Kareem 3, Magic 4, Russell 5, Larry Bird 6, Tim Duncan 7, Kobe Bryant 8, Steph Curry 9, and Shaquille O'Neal 10.
He's got a notebook over here.
Yeah, I could keep going.
No, it's all right.
I'll keep going. I got my top 25.
Here, I'll give you mine.
I had Isaiah Thomas at 25.
Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Thomas, Chauncey Billups.
7 more. I think.
Rasheed Wallace.
Can you tell me the Pistons' all-time score? I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I'm almost positive. And you can't wait for me to look it up and see.
Grant Hill.
Not Grant. Wow, so this is not the guy that I thought it was going to be.
Well, you sounded really confident in that answer, that question.
Wow, okay. I thought it was Bob Lanier, but it was IT. It was Isaiah Thomas. Because I know Isaiah didn't play as long as many thought he was going to. But, I mean, he still played 13 years. So
who is second?
Joe Dumars.
Oh, who is 3?
Bob Lanier, Dave Bing, Bill Laimbeer, Rip Hamilton, Vinnie Johnson, the microwave.
Wow.
Tayshaun Prince.
And Grant Hill's not even in the top 10.
Grant Hill's 9.
Okay.
And then John Long is 10. I
got to hold the ball at halftime of a Grant Hill Pistons game. I sat courtside when I was probably 7 or 8 years old. The ref handed me the ball, and I got to hold it the entire halftime.
Yeah.
And Grant Hill fell right in front of me. It was awesome.
I have a custom Grant Hill jersey, which is phenomenal.
Jerry Stackhouse was another great Piston for a little bit, too.
Yeah.
But I remember him being big right before the Pistons took off and became that dynasty.
Grant Hill, man, is, again, speaking of LeBron, he was kind of LeBron before LeBron, a do-it-all type of ultra-physical forward. Grant Hill was an absolute monster. And again, a guy with injuries. He made the Hall of Fame while having a completely injury-plagued career. So I love Grant Hill, man.
Jerry Stackhouse, another guy.
Jerry Stackhouse, who was traded for
Grant Hill.
Rip Hamilton.
There you go. It played for Detroit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons.
So we got Eric Linnell, by the way, who chipped in, got a couple of Joyzy spots.
Joyzies.
So we are now down to 3 spots to go on that jersey single. Again, guys, 50% or 15%, my goodness, off for those multi-sport series.
Yeah, not 50, 15.
15.
3 spots left in the jersey single break. You also got 6 spots in the quad if you want to bust down on Quadiana.
Quadiana.
You can get one of those spots.
Bust down Quadiana. Oh yeah, I won the David Ortiz this morning too. Shout out to you, DG, who helped close out that weekend warrior. Hill was going to give MJ a run for his title. Well, he didn't have the horses to go along in the 90s to really give MJ some. Obviously, the Pistons, they were the number 1 foe for MJ before Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant eventually developed alongside of him. But yeah, no, the Pistons back-to-back titles in 88, 89. The Bad Boys. Really, I mean, historically a really great team. I like that mini dynasty that they had. And for the Pistons. Because, you had the Lakers, you had the Celtics, you had the Bulls that were on the rise, but then you had the Pistons that, truthfully, nobody really outside of Detroit was kind of like, okay, cool. Nobody really wanted to see them succeed, but they were the kind of like the pest of the NBA, and I loved it.
Yep. That's what we are, pests.
Yeah, the Barry Sanders. We got that up here, DG. Actually, we got the Barry from this morning. I believe that was, let me check real quick. Blah, blah. Let me see. I want to say that was Rick Alexander that won that this morning. Let me check.
Richard Alexander.
No, it was Ryan Manuel. Mr. Manuel, he actually won 3 in a row to close that series.
Is that right?
It is so. Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off.
Carry me home.
No, 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 no.
Who's going to be carrying us home in these breaks?
Who's going to be carrying us to their next break? Could potentially be one with 15% off. You still got Fernando Tatis, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, brother. Pele, Brett Hall in the multi-sport. Don't forget. Jordan Love, tricolored Speedflex. That, Rob, was kind enough to add a little extra incentive for you guys. If you close up a spot there, you get 15% off that spot. You get it back into that UA customer credit account. So far, we got the 1 box. We could definitely do more work before the 3 p.m. If we don't have any movement between now and 2 o'clock, Rob and I will probably be signing off at that point, but it's still plenty enough time, 45 minutes, especially to get in this multi-sport. When you have time to get some money back under your UA account, why not take advantage?
There's no better time than the present to do that, guys. Alex, I do know that you are usually one of the main maestros for the 6 p.m. show tonight, and I know that a lot more viewers end up popping in and rolling on through for you guys. So again, get it while the iron is hot. Again, we only have 8 people tuning in as of right now. So if you are one of those 8 that are tuned in for Alex and I, again, please take advantage. Get the discounts on those break spots. Get that money back. We do have an order coming in. Hopefully, it is in that multi-sport. Eric Burns, what's up, Burnsy? And there you go. So he just got a spot in that single, Alex. So that's going to be $14 going back to you, Eric.
There you go.
$14.
And don't forget, guys, there's a high possibility this could be my last 12 and 3 p.m. show for Sundays.
Don't remind me, please. Don't remind me.
I will be here doing behind-the-scenes things for UA. You'll
Big doggy
be
dog.
hearing a lot more from me, but just not in the break room. Had to give respect to those teams. It's hoping for Barry Sanders. Oh, don't we all hope for a little Barry every now and then? Betty. That's Betty good.
Very good. Guten Tag. Very good. So what to do?
So I was watching, this is random, Diego Pavia in minicamp warming up for the Baltimore Ravens. I found that a little interesting of a pickup. Not that he's going to necessarily even see the field. I'm just, he didn't get drafted at all. Nobody really even gave him a shot, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because I know that he had one of the biggest arms in college football this past year. So definitely a surprise.
He was undersized, 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, but we've seen we've seen a good amount of undersized quarterbacks do well in the NFL. Maybe not to that type of stature. I mean, a guy like Kyler Murray was taken first overall, of course, but his athleticism was otherworldly. So, and obviously Pavia is a different level of guy. So, but then again, backing up Lamar Jackson, I don't think there's too many better guys you can learn from in the NFL than Lamar Jackson. So, kind of crazy to think about that we're still 4 months away from OTAs and preseason and, 3 months away technically. But
Yep. Draft is now obviously concluded. What was that, 2 weeks ago or a week ago?
Yeah, a week ago. Had over 800,000 people in Pittsburgh.
That's crazy.
I think that set the draft record. Let's reveal that Stone Cold Bella. Couldn't agree more. Eric, thanks for getting the party started.
Stone Cold, brother.
Let's join Mr. Burns in the that single again. Eric, $14 your way, my friend.
$14.
14.
Yeah, I'd really like to see Stone Cold come out, I'd really like to see a little Pele. My daughter's playing soccer right now.
There you go.
She's loving it. A little football.
Yeah, that feels like that and baseball are like the two starter sports when you're a kid. You want to get your kids in organized sports.
We did T-ball last year. I was not
there you go.
necessarily really happy with that T-ball league, so we moved on. She wanted to play soccer. We're playing soccer, and she told me, my wife this morning, she said, I don't want to stop playing soccer, Mommy. When it's over, I want you to sign me up again. I want you to sign me up again after that and again after that. So soccer might be the jam for her. She plays drums, too. Little drummer girl.
Multi-talented.
Ronnie just causes havoc.
Most Ronnies do.
Yes.
Ronnie Sayer, Ronnie and Sulaco, my mother,
My daughter.
who's named Ronnie.
Yeah. Autographed mixer single started. Let's reveal that Stone Cold belt. Could not agree more. You got the Stone Cold belt there. You still got Fernando Tatis helmet, too. That thing's really cool. Stone Cold belt, as I mentioned, Pele, Jordan Lev, Speed Flex. Dom's buying spots as we speak to get a hold of that guy. Rob, if you were them, one of the fine folks at home, what would you be buying into?
Well, I'll be honest, Alex. I'm a guy who...
I like honesty. I appreciate the honesty.
I'm a guy who's all about the Benjamins. And we don't have any Benjamins named in the break, at least as we know right now. But I will tell you this. I want to have an opportunity for that multi-sport. You can get a custom Jordan Love Speed Flex. By the way, don't look at the $91 it's listed for. It's $14 off. You're getting 14 back, 15% off in-store credit. You know, we're talking about... let's see if I can do my math here. What is that, $76?
Something like that.
Something like that. For a custom Jordan Love Speed Flex, which would probably be worth close to, what would you say? About $1,000?
Yeah.
I would say for a custom Jordan Love, so something that's 10 times plus the value. And how about, speaking of soccer, how about soccer legend Pele? You know, the greatest player ever to be born out of Brazil. For soccer, arguably the greatest soccer player ever. Some say Messi, Ronaldo, Pele, definitely in that conversation. Again, the Stone Cold belt as well. So many different things that you can love for so many different sports, and a different aspect I want to kind of bring into this, Alex. You mentioned it earlier, but Mother's Day. When you were talking about the Diamond Series, Mother's Day for any series. I will say this, some of our most prominent breakers that we have here in the break room, Alex. Our mothers. The flower power is real. Again, shout out to all of the great women that end up playing here in the break room, because it happens all the time. A lot of our top winners from a lot of our top merch. So for the moms, the daughters, the nieces out there that she'll be getting things for Mother's Day next weekend, get it now, because guess what? We start shipping things out first thing Monday morning here at Ultimate Autographs. So if you end up winning a break today, Alex, chances are it'll get shipped out tomorrow, Tuesday at the latest. And then possibly, if you're lucky, get that delivered to you before next Sunday.
Just in time for Madre's Day.
Yes, sir.
That sounds good to me. Hey, Rob. Still got the Pele jersey there. I would be after that if it were me. Stone Cold belt.
You know what? That Fernando Tatis helmet, it's actually the same color as your jeans right now. So
rustic. Rusticated.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, I do have a weird colored pair of pants on. Fernando Tatis. We got Stone Cold. That's the color of gold. I can't think of two better names to be chasing at the moment. And Pele and Stone Cold. My multi-sport people out there. Maybe they don't like foosball. Maybe they like a little other kind of foosball.
Foosball.
My Bobby ain't playing no foosball.
Mama said.
Mama said. My mama said.
I wonder if I went back and watched all of our shows together. What's our current streak of Waterboy references on air?
A lot.
Just last week we pulled the
those are receipts back there.
I'm gonna go. I can't say that, but Baba Boucher.
If I had to guess, you're gonna eat his knee. What kind of snake do you think I'm gonna eat? What part of the snake do you think I'm gonna eat, Mama?
Captain Insano shows no mercy. Oh,
a
boy.
tattoo of Roy Orbison. Here is that diamond, as Rob was talking about. Whether you're a mother, a father, whatever you are, the diamonds are good for all. All love a diamond, especially if it's got Ray Lewis, but he's not there, so it doesn't matter. Brett Favre, Lawrence Taylor, and Keenan Allen. Ray Lewis, however, though, is in the vault. My mistake. Let me show that guy off. The vault still has quite a few headliners left. 6 spots to go in the single, 7 spots to go in the double, 7 spots to go in the quad. You got 12 boxes left there. That's a pretty good amount.
Yeah.
5 are headliners. 3 are vault keys. 1 for 300. Get after it. Just about half of those boxes are headliners. 3 of them also have some extra UA cash in them. Vault has tons of incentive. Multi-sport has tons of incentive. You get 15% back there. Yeah. You guys are the drivers or just the car. We are the vehicle. You are the steerers, if you will. You must steer and press the gas in order for us to go. Right?
We are the passenger princesses, like you said, Alex. We're just giving you guys a roadmap on where to go here in the break room. And glad that Nick Riggs is jumping in. He got into that multi-sport single and the vault single, so right on cue. So Nick, my friend, not sure if you are aware, but we are doing 15% off of every spot for that multi-sport. So that's going to be $14 going your way. And by the way, just mentioning that series again, you're not limited to just one spot to get spots off. If you want to get all 8 spots, well, guess what? That'll be 8 times 14, 8 times 27, 8 times 55 if you end up getting into that quad. So, yeah, keep it going, guys. But again, Alex and I are just here to guide you. If you guys want a series to close out right now, I would recommend maybe the jerseys because we're 3 to go on that single, Alex 6 to go on that last quad. We close that out. We got that Champ Bailey. And who else do we got in the jerseys? And Garrett Wilson.
I did drop a link to the old breakaroo. If you want to click that link to get into any of these breaks, that's the way to do it. You click the link, it takes you to the page we're looking at currently. Our marketing guy, Mike, likes to put up the best breaks available. And as you note, we have the multi-sport there at the moment. 6 spots there, thanks to Nick Riggs. Let me refresh just to make sure. 8 spots in the double, 7 spots in the quad.
Hit the quad.
Hit that quad, baby. Haley, Stone Cold. I'll drop a link for the mixer in case you want to get after that.
So, how is everyone going to be spending their weekend? Besides with us here at UA, of course. Going to be watching any games today?
Well, I took my deck out yesterday. That was a lot of work. I showed you pictures.
Yeah, no, you did. Those deck picks were nice.
Oh, they were. Oh, they were, weren't they? I sent a lot of deck picks to Rob.
Honestly, when you pulled up to the studio today, I didn't expect that at all. But that was impressive. So when are you planning on
That's a lot of wood there from that deck.
I was gonna say, yeah. Are you using like the same old wood that you've always had, or are you getting some brand?
I want to put that wood in a dumpster in a couple weeks. Straight in a big old dumpster.
I mean, I think that there's safer places that you could deposit your wood.
Then she's gonna get carried away by the company.
Wait, so what color was your deck before?
It was like a brownish wood.
So are you maintaining the same color of your wood, or are you?
I'm gonna do some.
You got that chameleon wood.
We're gonna do some landscaping around there and.
Makes sense. Sand it off a little bit.
Yeah, trim it up
around the edges. Yeah.
Trim up the bushes.
Oh, so you got a garden back there too?
Got a garden. Oh, I got a garden. That's been growing since Grown since the birth of the house.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. So you got some elite shrubbery going on.
Some elite shrubbery. That homeowner's warranty really has paid dividends.
I was gonna say it sounds like sounds like they always got your back. They got your back. They got your deck. Yeah, everything you could ask for.
It's important when you're taking deck picks to make sure you're getting it from the right angle. So either from above or below.
Well,
Straight on, never a good look.
well,
for the home.
did you take the deck picks yourself, or did you hire somebody to come in and take the deck picks for you? Because honestly, the angle is important, but you know, I do know some people that will hire some professional deck picks.
Oh yes, a contracted deck picker. Yes, I've heard of them. A deck photographer. Yes. I believe they're referred to as influencers.
Yes, they are. I'm influenced by Nick getting another spot in that multi-sport single, guys. So keep following Nick's lead. You know, follow his direction. Follow his direction. If you guys have, maybe you guys are working on your decks today. It's a beautiful day to work on your deck.
It's a beautiful deck day.
I'd say it's going to be another 14 going to my man. Yeah. So, I mean, we also talked about, we got the Cavaliers and the Raptors in Game 7 showing up today. So, again, we are spoiled. This is the most Game 7s the NBA has actually seen since 2014. Let's see if there's any NHL action. Okay. So we also have a Game 7 as well in the NHL. We have an original 16. We got the Montreal Canadiens taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Nick Riggs is looking for some action on a Sunday.
Well, I mean, if you need some action, Nick, highly recommend you working on your deck.
Deck, yeah. It's never too late to take out the deck.
Ultimate autographs and deck action.
That's right. Breaks and decks.
Just make sure not to break your deck.
Do you know what my tool of choice was?
Well, to tear apart your deck or to take the deck picks?
To take out the wood.
I would probably say, there's a lot of different ways that you can go for the tools. I would say probably a really sturdy wrench.
I had a really hard wood, so I had to use the chainsaw.
So to get through that, now did you have to lube it up at all before you ended up using the chainsaw?
Oh, the chainsaw, yes.
You have to loosen
you have
it
to
up
use the barred chain oil on the old chainsaw. That's definitely the trick. But that was
I didn't realize that you were this familiar with woodwork.
Yeah, you're
a very handy man.
Oh, handy indeed. I can handle a deck.
Well, if I plan on rearranging my deck anytime soon, I know who to call.
That's right. LOL.
Yeah, and Bob, you're 100% right.
I got plenty of wood for all of you to take home.
A bunch of beavers out there.
There's a lot of screws too, but
all of them are loose.
Yep. You pick it. I think is the. They actually, believe it or not, the dumpster place is actually located around here. It's not far from the UA facility.
The dumpster place.
Dude, I'm ordering a dumpster to come collect all the wood, all the lumber.
I see.
Because, dude, it's a lot. The deck that I had was huge. Big old deck. What's going on in the NHL?
The Canadiens and the Lightning. They will be fighting for first round deck supremacy here. So that's 3 Game 7s today, man. 3 Game 7s on a Sunday. I call that living.
How much wood would woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood? That is what I say.
You did come up with that.
I did. Actually, I wonder who did come up with that phrase first. Do you ever think that, like, you say a certain phrase or maybe come across a certain item, you're like, who's the first guy that made this? You know? Right?
Who's the guy that laid the first brick?
First deck.
Who created the first deck?
I believe it must have, it was Adam.
Who created? Oh, you know Adam too? Who created the first deck? My uncle taught me that phrase about 60 years ago.
Oh, really?
So maybe that's right.
Bob Boulay made it up. Bob Boulay's uncle made up the phrase.
Okay, so this is a deck of cards. Playing cards likely originated in the 9th century China during the Tang Dynasty, evolving from paper, money, and domino-like games.
With China, man, we're talking about
I was gonna say that is a totally different
wrong
type.
deck.
I was gonna say I hate getting my decks confused.
Well, you know, you've seen enough of them.
Have you ever drove home after a long day and you end up at the wrong house and you're like, wow, it's not even my deck?
Well, I'll tell you what, I was on a lot of my drives home this week. All I could think about was my deck. Just daydreaming about my deck the whole time. How am I going to get my deck out? When I get home, the first thing I have to do is whip out my deck.
I'm honestly so offended that you haven't shown me a glimpse of your deck yet.
I did. First thing I came here is showed you the deck.
No, but like, I mean, when the deck is like fully furbished and finished, I don't want to see it in its infancy stages.
Yeah.
I only like seeing decks when they are fully decked out.
Oh. The jerseys, speaking of decks, the jerseys look good on any deck. Whether it be Champ Bailey, Garrett Wilson. You know, it's perfect for a good cookout, perfect on the anything. Garrett Wilson, though, what do you think of this guy? Injured this past season.
Yeah.
I had him in fantasy 2 seasons ago. I think I drafted him this year and then ended up getting rid of him when he got hurt. But 2 seasons ago when I had him, he was a solid performer, especially with Aaron Rodgers at the helm.
Yeah, I mean, with Aaron, I mean, obviously the Rodgers-Jets tenure was not very long-lasting, but I mean, he's kind of been subjected to some not so terrific quarterback play, like unfortunately many Jets wide receivers have over the last 5 decades. But you know, Justin Fields also kind of being his primary quarterback as well. Just not some great pocket passing quarterbacks. Ironically, now that they have Geno Smith, a guy that Aaron Glenn has spoke very highly of, you could argue that this is going to be the best quarterback that Garrett Wilson has ever played with. And again, he got paid too. Like Garrett Wilson got a lot of bread in his bank account. So I think he's one of the top 10 wide receivers in the sport, without a doubt.
Now there's a rare Hawaiian deck right there made from mango tree wood. That would be intense. That's got to be expensive. That's probably like Trex.
Yeah.
That Trex stuff. Mango tree wood. It's like bamboo. John got that mango tree.
Got that, mate. Sounds little mango.
Mango. Oh, man.
Little mango.
Have you ever had like a raw mango? I haven't.
Can't say that I have.
I have not.
Can't say that I have.
At one point, though, when they broke these jerseys out, knew this is a good-looking group of jerseys. That Lawrence Taylor black one is really cool. A little jealous of that.
Yeah, we're very close to closing this out overall. Again, just a quad spot and a single spot remain, guys. Again, we've been trudging along here. We've been going one step at a time into these breaks, and we had a break to start the show right off.
It was the Manning picture.
Yeah, the Manning picture. We got started off in probably the best way possible, and now we're kind of just filling in the gaps since then. Again, we're 2 to go in that jersey single, which will be the last one. Again, guys, if you end up getting into that quad right now, you know, you'll be guaranteed at least one photo headliner from those jerseys, especially if that single closes out first and that becomes a hidden gem. Obviously, that'll be 2 out of 4, and then you'll be guaranteed 2 photo headliners in that last quad. Do a show on the island. I'll be your tour guide.
Oh,
What island? There you go.
bro.
UA International.
That would be sick if we did a
Like an
special
outdoor
show in Hawaii.
especially a special show outdoors. I would love to go on because we see that all the time with like popular radio shows.
Here's my next break.
They'll go on location all the time.
We're gonna go on a Ultimate Autographs U.S. tour. Do a live show in a van, a bus,
Ooh, I like that.
right? We'll do the live break show
Yeah.
throughout the NFL
Could do that.
season in all of the U.S. capitals. I don't know why capitals. Not capitals. U.S. NFL cities, but Honolulu or Hawaii does not have a team. Why is that?
Probably.
If there's one place, you're not going to put one in Alaska. That's pretty odd. Bugs and snow.
What the
Grizzlies.
You don't like the Anchorage Salmons?
Okay, it's actually
The
on
the Juneau Salmons.
the Juneau elk, moose. It's on my bucket list to go to Alaska.
Did you know that Juneau is the capital?
Did
of
you
Alaska?
did you know?
Yeah, Hawaii is interesting. Now, I don't know if it's because of travel purposes as to why they flight prices. Yeah, I was gonna say travel purposes.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably why. That would definitely be a no-no. But then, of course, outside of it's really collegiate sports, collegiate athletics for Hawaii that they really have out there. So
I know the
have
Warriors.
I have a couple of buddies that have played for the Rainbow Road Warriors, which is what their University of Hawaii is called.
Do you remember Colt Brennan, quarterback for the Hawaii? I'm sure John remembers him. He passed away. He was a Redskins first round pick, I believe, maybe a second round pick. He at one point had the most passing touchdowns in the NCAA in a season, single season. I think he threw for like 60.
Really?
Yes.
Colt Brennan. When was that?
Had to be early 2000s, 2005, 2006. Colt Brennan was supposed to be pretty good. Colt Brennan here passed away.
Yeah, big deal up here. Yep, sad story. Yeah.
I'm sure it is. John, he's probably a football legend there. From Laguna Beach, California. Yeah, dude, let's see his NFL career. Did he even play in the NFL? I don't even think he has any NFL numbers.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. I was way off. 6th round pick, NFL draft, 2008. Way off. I think he had a 1st round grade potential, but he was fell to the 6th round because, he had good size too, 6'2", 207 pounds. He passed away in 2021. Very sad. He also played at Mater Dei High School in California, which is a quarterback. Jimmy Clausen played at Mater Dei, I believe, as well.
Yeah. Jimmy Clausen.
Bear quarterback.
Yeah, career backup.
Notre Damer.
You can make a nice career in the NFL being a backup. Ask Chase Daniel.
Wahine. That's cool.
Wahine, yeah.
Wahine.
Aloha Stadium came down the other week.
Oh, no. Is that a bad? Why did they take that down, John? Remodeling, making a new one. Colt Brennan college stats, though, is outstanding.
Yeah.
No, there's an autograph if we had here in the room. Big Poppy's taking a whirl at trying to get.
Well, we do get some former college gear that we probably never would expect to get.
There he is. Look at him in his prime. Passing stats. Threw for 130 touchdowns in his career at Hawaii. That's insane. 130 touchdowns to 42 interceptions. Woo! 15 touchdowns on the ground, too, in his career.
Wow.
So
Stadium was old and not safe. Jeez.
passing stats. So 2006, he threw for 5,500 yards, Rob. 58 touchdowns.
Oh my God.
That was when he broke the record. 73% completion percentage. That's insane. You know what? He had 12 interceptions to 58 touchdowns. And then his senior season, he definitely was a little bit more normal. 4,300 yards still, and then 38 touchdowns. That was a hell of a team, too.
I mean, those are, yeah, I can understand why you thought a first-round level talent. Now, obviously, the competition as well, probably not the greatest, but still, putting up numbers like that, man, speaks for itself. Get good enough to get drafted in the league. We know, obviously, a couple of quarterbacks that have gone in the 6th round of the NFL draft that have gone on to have some great careers. Obviously, a guy by the name of Tom Brady certainly stands out.
Yep. Very crazy that he passed away the way he did. Rob,
Mark, I was sorry to start to cut you off. I was going to say Mark Bolger, Matt Hasselbeck, Tyrod Taylor, Derek Anderson, Mark Rippon, former Super Bowl MVP, 2-time Super Bowl winner, all 6th-round picks.
that same season?
No,
that came.
just in general from the.
Talk about Tyrod Taylor, longevity of his career, man. He played for a long time.
Yeah.
He still might be playing.
More Cornfed on the team. It was a dynamic passing team. Looking at it's funny, Bolger and Brady got picked about 30 picks apart in the 2000s draft. That's funny. They're actually in the same round. Tom Brady and Mark Bolger. Mark Bolger had a really nice career. Hasselbeck we get here in the break room. I've seen Mark Rippon. I've seen Derek Anderson. Tyrod is actually the only person in this list, and Mark Bolger.
Yeah, Mark Bolger. That's a guy you kind of forget about with Kurt Warner and who else was a great passer in St. Louis? Mark Bolger. It's probably
Mark Bolger. I don't think Trent Green was there long enough because, of course, he got hurt and he resurrected his career with Kansas City. See Trent Green's numbers. I remember Trent Green when I first started playing football games when I was growing up. Trent Green with the Chiefs. He had like Priest Holmes, Dante Hall, Tony Gonzalez. That was a really fun team. But yeah, Trent Green with St. Louis. He was only there for the he was only there for the 1 year. But he was off to a tremendous start with St. Louis when he got hurt. Actually, the best quarterback rating of his career at age 30 in 8 starts. And then, of course, he got hurt, and that's when, moved on to Kansas City. Had some really good teams, though, Kansas City.
Come on, you scallywags, get after this diamond. Did we close out the quad in the diamond, or is that just...
That has been like that.
Okay.
We just got a jersey single courtesy of Den McKeon. Thank you, Den.
Thank you, Dan. He really wants to close this. Down to one to go.
Down to one to go, single. Yeah, guys.
So we will definitely do that before the show ends. Don't forget, man, multi-sport. You get 15% off this show. That's down to 5 spots left in the multi-sport. Let me show that off one more again. Jersey is down to 1 spot, so please close that out if you're going to do it. Got 5 left. Rob's watching his favorite team, the Cubs. I played on a travel baseball team growing up in high school called the Ann Arbor Diamondbacks. We had the sickest gear. I'm telling you, bro.
I bet.
We
did you get those? The Diamondbacks at the time.
At that time were the purple and
copy
white.
The purple and yeah.
Well, that was I'm gonna sound lame in me saying this. I left the Lincoln or Ypsilanti travel team to play for them because their stuff was so cool, right? They were the first to rock like the vest jerseys. Remember those with the vest?
Yeah.
And you wore like
the socks had those. They'd go down to here. Oh, yeah, like the sleeve was like black or in your case
whatever
probably
your
purple.
alternate purple. So we had the white. We had the white vest, green pinstripes, and then we had the purple t-shirts underneath. That was sick.
Dude, I bet.
Purple baseball bag. We each had our own batting helmet with the Diamondbacks logo on it. We had a different Diamondbacks logo,
That's sweet, bro.
but it was sick.
Yeah, no, that's funny that you say that because you know how much I'm in love with the Cubs. My first ever team when I was in T-ball when I was 5 was on the Cubs, and my dad took me off the team because he's just like, we're not starting off as baseball. we're not starting off with the Cubs.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so
That is true fandom.
yeah,
Like,
took me straight off the team.
I won't drink out of a Michigan glass. I'm so like, if my buddies they do it to me all the time back in Michigan.
It'd be like that.
They'll give me a shot in a Michigan shot glass and be like, you better take this back, put it in a neutral one or Michigan State, because I'm not doing that. That's all I need is my picture taking a shot of Michigan. Alex is a Michigan fan now. No, sir.
Nope. Close the jerseys, by the way.
There we go. 10. I want to pull a Sting jersey out for you, buddy.
If you know, you know.
I take. That joke's for you, Dan.
I'll be stinging you. All right, let's see. That's ready for you.
It would be really something if Sting, the musician, decided to have a WWE career. Then we'd all be screwed.
Yeah. Well, everything would come full circle and finally start to make some sense.
And I have a feeling then we would go viral because they'd come back to my show and I made that. No idea.
No idea. Sumner, I have no idea.
Gordon Sumner, founder of Fort Sumner. Back in 1786, a great old wooden ship was also named after him. Sting the musician. Oh, good God. Bob just
Hook, line, and sinker.
mazes me again.
Hook, line, and sinker, baby. So that's ready for you.
I thought his name was just Sting.
Oh, okay. Just a quick heads up. What's up, Shinley? Shinley, what's going on, brother? So you got a spot in that quad and single of that live break series, which is awesome, by the way. So that's going to be 55 plus 14, going to get you 69 doll hairs. Nice. $69 going your way, Devin.
And there's only 5 numbers left for the jerseys, guys.
Wait.
So if you want, I can do a picker. 15, you got it, Dan. Ooh, Daddy's a little sore from that
deck. Always take extra strength Tylenol after messing around with your deck.
That's for darn sure.
Well, the deck is about to reshuffle here after we close this next quad in the jerseys, hopefully. So, again, we're down to 1 quad spot in those jerseys.
All right, 1. Well, how many quad spots did you say? 4?
There's one quad spot left.
Okay.
Only got 4 boxes. 6 spots to go in the quad and the multi-sport mixer, and 4 to go in that single.
All right, so I got my names here. We got box 15 for Den. Let me take him off the ticker, and then I'll get you guys randomized. Den, what are you hoping here for? What are you hoping for, bud?
It's a nice origin of the nickname Sting. Now we'll have this the next time we pull a Sting item.
Next time Common drops the Theismann story, I'm going to be like, well, there was a boy named Sting. A boy named Gordon Sumner. He received his nickname in the mid-1970s while playing in a local jazz band, notably the Phoenix Jazzmen. Gordon Sullivan gave him the nickname because they could not have 2 freaking Gordons in the same band.
They cannot.
Which made him look like a wasp or a bumblebee. Funny.
The bee of bumbles.
The Bumbles of Bee. Sir Gordon, the Bumbles of Bee. We're going to go 8 times around. You spin me right round, baby, 8 times. Right round. Here it is. Eric Linnell up in here, not once, but twice. Eric Burns. There can only be one Gordon. There can only be one Eric. We got Eric Burns and Eric Linnell up in this mug. Eric Linnell in the NFC North. AFC South is going to be Adam Hoffman. Nicholas Riggs, a.k.a. Nick Riggs. He's in the NFC East. NFC West was going to be Leo Leclerc. Nick Stewart is going to have the AFC North. AFC South is going to be Eric Burns. AFC East is going to be Dennis McKeon. And AFC West is going to be Eric Lennett.
Wow.
Yeah, wow was right.
Wowzers. I'm excited for this break.
What do you think it's going to be?
The champ. I think Eric Linnell is going to walk away very happy today.
The champ?
The champ of Bailey.
I knew a homeless man named Champ back in Ypsilanti.
I'm sure he did not feel that way.
Allegedly a junior Olympic boxer, and every time he'd ask us for $1, we'd tell him to shadow box for us, and he would. Do we have a knife, dude? Oh, there it is.
When are we going to fight with the box cutter?
So shout out to Champ in Ypsilanti. Hope he's doing all right.
I'm sure he's tuning in right now. Champ, shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, probably from somebody like the
Hey, refer
public library's internet.
a friend, baby. Public library.
All right, well, it is not Champ. It is going to be Garrett Wilson, however.
Woo!
Headliner hit. Headliner hit. Dennis McKeon. Somebody sting that man. He's got a jersey. Let me show it off. I'm going to take him out of the back because you
Let's
can't
go,
see him very
Dan.
well. Benjamin Franklin coming up with a big old win. Dan, that's a... Oh, it's a Nike licensed NFL jersey, too.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Oh, wowzers to my browsers. Amazing stuff there. Look, the signature below the jersey, I love. Look how much that stands out at the bottom of the jersey.
I am going to show off one more time, though. It is a licensed NFL.
That is gorgeous,
jersey.
Dan, baby. Way to help close that out, my friend.
15 was your box, Dan. Good. And he got the box call on that, too.
Yeah. Calling his shot, doing his best Babe Ruth impression.
He said.
You know, I know it's not Alec Pierce. I know it's not Joshua Downs.
Alec Pierce went to... Dan, have I told you this? He attended the elementary school that I work at as a special ed teacher. He went to that elementary school. I should have told you that sooner, Dan. Ben Franklin Elementary. He grew up in Glen Ellen. He was actually at our school last year for like a speech to the kids. And one of the teachers that I work with is really good friends with him. So maybe we can get him on the show.
Where did Ruth call his shot? What was that, the 32 World Series at Wrigley Field?
Ooh.
Pretty sure.
Bob Oulet with the sports fast. That's a great... I'm going to say Yankee Stadium, 1909.
See, look at that. I usually choke under the pressure when Bob asks me a question. I finally got one right.
Wrigley. He did it at Wrigley.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Wow.
32 World Series. It was during a game.
How is that not talked about more in Chicago sports? Oh, look at his...
Well, you want to know who won the series? Because I'll tell you it's the team. I'll tell you it's the team that played at Wrigley didn't win it. I'll tell you that. During Game 3 of the 32 World Series, October 1st, 1932, in the fifth inning, after being heckled from the Cubs dugout, Ruth pointed forward towards center fielder, possibly at pitcher Charlie Root, before hitting a home run, often described as over 440 feet.
Rob's face when I asked that question was priceless.
So apparently, this is the image that they have. Wait, let's see. There's a lot of different angles of this picture, but very, very hard to find that picture. This is it right here, essentially.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, I bet you they probably had it deleted from history. They can't have that in their books. It's like the Vatican.
They're calling it the McKeon now. Calling his shot. What do you go, Dan?
It's forgotten about because the Cubs don't like to talk about it. Come on, dude. Like, that's...
See these puppies right there? They pull up. These are the shin guards of what catchers used to wear in that 32 World Series. Or those are basically two giant salt shakers.
That's basically a...
Pepper shakers you just wrap around your legs.
Back right there, bro. That's straight leather.
Look at Ruth and Gary.
Look, they won't even let you click on the picture.
Couple of studs. So the one thing I do know is a fact. So you know how Gehrig wore 4 and Ruth wore 3? Mm-hmm. You know why they wore those numbers?
Why?
So for the Yankees, I don't know if every other team did this, but the number on your back represented where you would hit in the order. So Ruth always hit 3rd, Gehrig always hit 4th. Now, of course, they didn't have to always in those spots, but lineup order, yeah.
Huh.
So lineup order is what that was for.
There you go.
Do you ever like look back at old pictures like this in like black and white and you kind of get like the heebie-jeebies a little bit?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just kind of like, damn, like, you know, I mean, 1932 it's pretty wild. I mean, we're talking about almost literally 100 years ago now.
Yep. Guys were just smoking stogies.
Rolling up doobies down by the river.
Yeah. And then going to play a game.
So, guys, we got I'll get this together for you folks, by the way, because we do have the that multi-sport spot that we did do that one single.
Yes.
So that is at the 2 o'clock hour. So
get that fired up, Robin, and then we'll
Rockin' Robin.
Hey, Rockin' Robin, tweet, Rockin' Robin.
So funny that you say that. I learned how to whistle at a very young age because of that song.
Something like that. Hey, Rockin' Robin.
Yeah, Yankees didn't start wearing numbers until 1929. The was that Murderer's Row was 27. Right, Bob? What year was Murderer's Row? Is that 27? I better 1927. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's all ready for you, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Let's go to that listeroo. Plecky, Logan, Rickster, Tom, Rickster, Matthew Davis, Alfredo, and Jill. You guys will have the chance to win a little money. Money. And then after this, Rob and I will take a little break.
Step aside.
We'll be back here at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 8 times around. Whoever's in that top spot will have the chance to walk away with some UA cash.
UA cash. Straight cash, homie.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Logan Kinney. Logan won the picture. He's also the Chase wheel spin winner. So Logan, let me know a number 1 through 100 if you're listening, where you would like me to spin the old Wheelio Estevez, and I will give it a spin.
That seems to be the theme of the day today. Ryan Manuel, who won the Barry Sanders this morning, got a $100 Chase wheel spin. I'll be expecting that to be taken off of my check in a couple of Thursdays from now. But did I miss something? I stepped away real quick.
Den, you won the Garrett Wilson, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say you missed something big, Den.
You won the Garrett Wilson licensed New York Jets Nike jersey. And the wheel spin was for our people that did the multi-sport. And we only did 1 break in that, so it was the very first break we did. But Den, congratulations, bro. You won the Garrett Wilson jersey, and it was just a minute ago if you want to go back and see that.
Yeah, thanks for helping us close that out there, Mr. McKeon. And just a heads up to everybody again, 5 headliners, 9 boxes remaining in that multi-sports going into the next show. There's the Garrett Wilson.
With your name on that ticket there, Den.
All there for you there, Mr. McKeon. Thanks for helping us close that out again. Again, guys, if we want a new series in the room.
Oh, yeah, here, I'll take it out for you really quick, Den. Because it is a cool license jersey, you know.
Since you asked so kindly.
Of course, brother.
Yeah, the license part I did not realize. That is really cool.
So there's the signature on the bottom. Fanatics QR code. But here's the front, dude. You got the Nike license jersey. Super cool.
Cool beans.
Beans are cool.
When I was touring through Europe, our tour guide always ended every single thing to make sure we all understood. He's like, "Cool beans."
Cool beans?
Cool beans. Yeah, he was from Slovenia.
Did you tell him that nobody's been saying
Cool
that in
beans.
the U.S. since 1999.
He's got some catching up to do.
I guess so.
Well, we were partying like it was 99. Trust me, boy.
Bet you were.
Well, Logan's about to party in the Chase Wheel Spin. Can we spin back-to-back 100s?
Logan, I've not heard from you, so I'm going to go ahead and spin it for you. Dan, I hope that was a good show-off of your item.
And the L'Oreal hands.
Yep.
That's why you showed it.
That's why I wanted to see it. You just wanted to see the hands. The crooked fingers.
Those right there are the hands that manhandled your deck yesterday.
That's right.
Put a stranglehold on that.
They were all up in that deck.
They were. They strangled that deck to death.
Yep. Just beating it like it owed me money.
Well, that's how you got to get the deck rearranged.
I was just hacking it up, baby. Yep. So
Who needs a chainsaw?
who needs a chainsaw? You got L'Oreal hands. Spinning it from one there for you, Logs. Logster.
Lincoln Logs.
And then we will end this show.
That's what I call Jasmine's cat.
It's going to be not a 100. He will walk away with $15. Logan, $15.
That plays.
There you go, Logan.
You could either have 15 or you could have no 15. Give me the 15.
Or negative 15, like my bank account.
Yes, sir. You and me both.
Well, Rob and I will step away just for a moment. We will be back here in less than an hour, 3 o'clock show. And then I will be back here for the 6 p.m. as well. Any last thoughts from you, Rob?
Yeah, actually. We will do this right now, as a matter of fact. Because Jeremiah.
What?
Jeremiah did come in at the buzzer, and I for sure want to honor Mr. Couch. Because trust me, you better stay on your couch for this, because we're gonna have one more single in that multi-sport. Jeremiah, I'm sure you saw the Chase Wheel Spin down at the bottom. So that's actually $14 off, and since you got 4 spots, that's gonna be $56 into your account, my friend, and then I'll get that ready for you, Alex.
Thank you.
A buzzer beater.
Buzzer beater. It'll be cool to end the show too with a
Hell yeah.
break in the multi-sport too. So thank you. Was it Jeremiah you said?
Jeremiah Couch.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog hopping up in this break room.
Any relation to Tim Couch? Not Shaw.
Oh.
Maybe.
The old Browns quarterback.
Indeed. He be the one.
Be he the one.
Couch of Tim.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Rob's getting those names up and in.
They're up in that poobah.
Jeremiah is sitting on his couch. Eric Burns, Devin, and Nicholas Riggs drop me one box number from thee.
Yeah, way to take advantage of that. Will be down at 8 guys. So again, if you want to get some more discounts in, get it in while the getting is good. Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
23s from Riggs.
23? 23, yeah, you see?
23, see?
Multi-sport.
The sport of multi.
Sport of multi. Here's the thing, see?
Here's the thing, see? Now I gotta randomize these players, see? Get them up in their spots, see?
Let's see what we got on this, you see? Who do you want to see, you see?
I would like to see Stone Cold. Eric Burns, Nicholas Riggs, ×2. Devin Schindley, Mr. Schneebly. Jeremiah Couch, ×4. We're going to go 8 times around. Eight. Nick Riggs will lead us off in the top division. The Niners, 76ers, and Dodgers. Burns will have the Packers, Sabres, Bulls. Hurricanes, Padres, UFC will be Jeremiah Couch. Mariners, Gilmore, Blackhawks will be and Tigers will be Jeremiah Couch. Manning, WWE, Flyers, and White Sox is going to be Nicholas Riggs. Cowboys, Panthers, Astros, and Pistons will be Jeremiah Couch. Bills, Warriors, Stars, and Yellowstone will be Devin Shinley. Brazil, Celtics, Yankees, and Kings, Jeremiah. Let's see what we have inside. Let's see if Jeremiah is a bullfrog.
Let's end on a bang and with a big bang. Big Bang Theory.
Young Sheldon with the algorithm. Oh.
Already?
This is going to be a Flyers hit. I did not see this coming today.
Okay.
We have an Eric Lindros jersey. Eric Lindros, Philadelphia Flyers. That is a sick hit there. Not a headliner, not a secondary headliner. Kind of a hidden gem. Eric Lindros. JSA QR code there.
Yeah, it's a beauty, man. The 88s, one of the best players in franchise history, Mr. Lindros. For the, again, Philadelphia Flyers had a very nice career for the Flyers. Of course, you're a Hall of Famer. You definitely had a nice career. A recipient of the, the Hart Memorial Trophy winner in 94-95. Same with the Lindsay Award winner, a two-time All-Star, made the top 100 of players of all time NHL team. For the anniversary team, and it was a former first overall pick in 1991. Actually led the NHL in a shortened season in points in 1994, 1995. So
very cool.
Guy was a stud, man.
So Nick getting a little box collar magic there too. Very cool way to end the show. We had the football tri-sign picture. We had the Nick Lindros jersey, of course, and then we had the Garrett Wilson jersey. So a good little mix of items today.
Absolutely, and again, guys, thank you so much for taking advantage of the discount opportunities, and come back with us at less than an hour. Maybe we might run that bad boy back again. We want to bring a new series out for you guys, but you know how it goes. One thing's got to go out before another steps in. So
that's right. That's right. All right, folks, thank you so much for your participation. Rob and I will be back here for the 3 p.m. show. You guys are the best customers in the game. None of this would be possible without you. I expect things to heat up as we near the prime time. So peace out from both myself, Alex, and Rob. From the 12 p.m., we'll be back here in just